Hello, sweet friends, and welcome to my channel, Crafting with me, IndieAnnieJones. This is the last video I'm putting out right before Christmas, so happy Christmas Eve. Today, this is a Creators Christmas, a merry and bright open house, so anything Christmas themed, we are all gathering together to share with you. Because this is right before Christmas, I decided to focus on Christmas headbands. I have a thing with wearing things on my head for the different holidays. So I put together this little compilation of Christmas headbands I made just before our Christmas party at the office. So I decided to be a little over the top because everybody knows me to be over the top at the office. And I wanted to create a Christmas wreath halo headband. Never seen it before? Well, you will see it today. I have seen similar items in Pinterest and Instagram, but I didn't see anything like this. So I hope this inspires you to create something a little over the top. And even though you might say, well, it's a little late for Christmas crafting, you never know. Maybe you do want to have something a little over the top for Christmas morning so that when you appear, you're not just in like your Christmas pajamas, but you really make a statement. I don't know. I thought it was cute. So here we go. What I did was I took one of these grapevine wreaths that you get at the dollar store and I just split it. I just cut it. And using a headband from the dollar store, I'm going to attach that wreath to my headband. Now, this is the part that's very important because you have to secure it to the headband so it's not flopping around when you're wearing it on your head. Even so, I did have to stabilize this with a little crown at the front of it, but that's because of something else I added later on. Now, to the grapevine wreath, I also added that little, I guess this vine that has like little pearls that you also get at the Dollar Tree. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to be able to attach items to the wreath itself. Those are Luke's hands that you see there. Every so often he stops in and visits me to see what I am creating. And he was just stunned, like, what gave you the idea of creating a wreath headband? And I said, well, I just wanted to do something different. So again, here I am, I'm securing everything with chenille stems, and then I'm adding a lot of hot glue just to make sure that it stays in place. I was making such a mess in my craft room. I have to tell you, honestly, my craft room is a disaster once again. I don't know what it is and why, oh, there's Luna, why I trash my craft room every time I create things. But especially during the holidays, I just leave everything strewn around because that's the only way you know what you have for that holiday season. Now, as you saw, I added some of those pine pine garlands. They're these like twist ties that are in pine, and now I'm adding different versions of pine. These are all again from the Dollar Tree, and all I did was just because I created those how can I say it, those gaps with the wires, I didn't have to wire it in. I just had to like shove in those pine garland branches. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just adding these different branches just to make it look like an actual wreath. I think that's the most important thing, is to add different types of pine because that is what makes it look more and more like a wreath. Now, I did secure everything with a little bit of glue just so that it wouldn't move around or fall off as I wear it, of course. And again, just adding more and more different types of pine. Now, these are flocked pine stems, and there's Luke playing with my glue gun. I don't know why he got interested playing with my glue gun while I was trying to craft, but I think what's more important was we were talking as we were crafting, and of course giving Luna a little bit of Luna love as she sits in her little cat containment unit, as she also sits beside me while I'm recording this right now. I mentioned my messy crafty room because I'm going to host a cleanup palooza at the end of January where a lot of crafters are going to show their tricks and tips and just motivation for us to clean up our craft rooms, because you can't really be creative if there's too much chaos. I don't know if that happens to you, but sometimes I just can't find items. And I was very sad to find out that because I had put things away and didn't label them, I couldn't find a lot of the items that I had bought in clearance last Christmas and found them at the end of the Christmas season, including brand new wreaths that I did take advantage and create, and they will be shown here at the end. So keep your eyes open. At the end of January, January 26th, I'm hosting the Craftapalooza and a lot of more paloozas. I think I became popular creating these paloozas every season, so I hope to share more paloozas with you where I have other crafters join me and just share what they love most about the different holiday seasons. After adding all the pine garlands, the different pine leaves or what have you, the pine branches, I am adding some ivy leaves and some berry leaves and just really trying to bulk this up and make it into a beautiful wreath. And every beautiful wreath has a beautiful bow. Look at this wonderful ribbon that I had been saving for something special, and I think this was the time. Now at work, we were going to have a nice little Christmas lunch for my department, so I thought it would be cute to have this on my head because as I've told you before, people have gotten to know me as the crazy craft lady, and that I also love to wear things on my head. Now this is where the difficulty started. Now I know I could have found some fairy lights that didn't have such a bulky battery pack, but these little fairy lights had little jingle bells on them in red and green, and I could have done that with fairy lights thinking back, but this was literally the night before the luncheon. I think this was like midnight or close to midnight, and I was just tired. And there comes Luna, of course, to check and make sure that everything I'm doing is turning out okay. So to hide the little battery pack or the bigger battery pack, all I did was I glued it on right behind that big, beautiful red bow, and then I added some pine garland just to disguise it behind the red bow. Now again, I did have to counterbalance that battery pack while I was wearing it on my head, and I did have a little crown placed in front of it to sit on my head and just balance the wreath. But otherwise, I mean, it wasn't the most comfortable thing to wear, but it was fun to wear, I'll say that. So I wore it mainly just to take pictures. I didn't wear it all day at work, but I did wear it during the lunch, and it was so much fun. And I just love the whimsical nature of this. So here it is. Now, if you were inspired to make a headband of your own, but you don't want something so elaborate, here's a fast and easy one that you can create with things that you probably have around the house. Especially if you have little girls, this is absolutely adorable because you can match it to the little Christmas dress. So if you can, find any little bows that you have, or you can even do this with big bows. Why not? We probably have bags of bows that we didn't use from the year before, little ones, big ones, different colors, and why not create a fun, fanciful little headband for yourself or your little daughters or nieces or your granddaughters, anyone in the house that just wants to have a little bit of fun this Christmas. And all I did was take these little bows and hot glue them onto a headband that I had laying around the house. Now, if you have any vase fillers that you got from the Dollar Tree, here's another wonderful idea for a headband. I had these little snowflakes that I was going to use for decorations for the office Christmas party, not just, the big Christmas party with all the departments. And we didn't use a lot of the bags for vase fillers because we had enough, decorations, what have you. But I had them and I said, you know what, I'm going to put these to use. So once again, using those little headbands from the Dollar Tree, all I did was get another little headband. This time I used pink. Last time I used yellow, and you can cover the headbands as well. You could have put, ribbon. I could have just twisted ribbon on it just to make it cute. And here I am just adding all of these cute little snowflakes. And I actually love it with the pink. So let's say if your daughter, granddaughter, or anybody, or even yourself, you're wearing a cute little pink, Christmas pink outfit, here's a perfect way to pair it up with your outfit. I just loved using, and you can use all white, you can use all silver, whatever it is that you'd like to use. Just put them together, and look how adorable this just comes together. And literally took me no more than 5 minutes, I think, to put all of these together. And I think it really looks cute. Now, I took a lot of these headbands. I wanted to make headbands for each of my coworkers. It didn't work out that way. I think I made like 6 headbands, but it was just enough to give those who didn't have headbands to wear something during the Christmas luncheon. And I just think they looked so adorable and everyone. And I'm so sad to say that everybody was rushing that day for some reason, and we didn't take like a nice group picture of all of us so you can see my friends with their cute little headbands. But there you have it. Fun, fast, and fanciful. I also wanted to show you this other option for these, what are they called, vase fillers. Now this one had the red, white, and green and gold, and I was going to use the boots, but somehow the boots did not really transfer well. I mean, it just didn't look right on the headband. So I just concentrated on using the gold stars and those beautiful little green Christmas trees. I think this came out so cute, and just, what I wanted to tell you is that you should angle them just a little bit so they're just not next to each other. It just gives it such a nice dimension when they're kind of layered. Instead of just straight across, it gives it a different look. And I just love the way this turned out. Interspersing the little Christmas trees with the stars, the gold stars and the white snowflakes. And I forgot, I should have added some of the silver snowflakes as well. That would have been cute. But I like the combination of just the white, gold, and green. I think it turned out so cute. And again, depending on the outfit that you're wearing and who this is for, I mean, wouldn't this be a cute little stocking stuffer for anyone, so that on Christmas morning when they wake up with their cute little pajamas, you have something to coordinate with their pajamas and just take fun family photos. You can even wear this, and I hate to say it, yes, I've worn these sometimes to Christmas mass, and I love the looks I get from people. They just love it too. I also made headbands for my friends who celebrate Hanukkah, so that everyone was I represented, and just using the different color blues and whites that I had in my stash and putting them together, and I think they look lovely. Silver, white, light blue, navy blue, royal blue. It just looks so cute. So even if you're wearing a blue outfit or you're celebrating Hanukkah, here's another cute way to incorporate a headband. Last but not least, believe it or not, I finally created my door wreaths. Yes, don't be shocked. I've been busy. And the reason is that I had stashed away a container of brand new items I had gotten on clearance last year from Hobby Lobby, and just happened upon them because they were not where I expected them to be. Anyway, I had put them away in a special place because I wanted to make sure I had access to them early on and I didn't have to go through all the Christmas stuff, and I had forgotten about it. So, well, here it is. So I took down my old wreaths that were very faded and junky and decided to create this wreath. Now, again, I'm using all the stuff that I had gotten on clearance last year, including this beautiful snowflake ribbon. I had gotten one of those. Oh, there's Kudu. You're not the center of attention there, my baby, but it's okay. So all of the red velvet ribbon and that red snowflake ribbon was in one of those Michael boxes. Oh, we need kisses. There we go. One of those Michael boxes that I had gotten for $10 because they had raised the prices. It also came with a lot of black and white and red and black buffalo check, which seems to be out of style now. I don't know. Are you still using buffalo check? If so, let me know. I have a bunch of it, but I know I can use it in other seasons as well. And then I had found these wonderful little gingerbread ornaments that, again, I had forgotten I had gotten on clearance. So I decided to add them to this wreath because I said, well, let's use what we got. Use what we got. So again, I made a quick little bow, not the best looking bow, but it works, whatever. It's there. Again, I literally created this on Friday right before Christmas. So I thought, time is of the essence. I just need to get this out and make this video. Also, after I made the bow, obviously I added a little gingerbread man, since gingerbread is the theme. And then I added more of that red snowflake ribbon, just creating little loops, as you see there, wrapping them with chenille stem. And now Luna wants to be part of the show. and just adding them to the wreath wherever I could, just to add a little pop of color. I could have added some poinsettias, but I just wanted the focal point to be those little gingerbread ornaments. I thought they were adorable. And yes, I could have just added them to the tree, but I had some on the tree already. And again, I just wanted to give a little whimsy to this this wreath before I put it out on the front door. So working as fast as I could, I probably got these done, both wreaths, within 45 minutes. So that wasn't too bad. Even less, I think it was like 30 minutes, because once I did the first wreath, the second wreath was really easy because I already had a pattern. The first wreath was just figuring out exactly how we were going to work things out. So I was so happy I was able to create this. Yes, at the last minute, but at least for Christmas, I would have a very beautiful and updated do for my home doors. And yes, I had just washed my hair. It was early in the morning when I created these. So there you have it. I hope you like this. And remember, it's never too late to craft right before Christmas. I hope you are inspired and create something today. For some more last minute creations for Christmas, please check out the Full Creators Christmas Merry and Bright Open House Christmas themed playlist for more inspirations. Thank you for your inspiration, your kindness, your patience, and most importantly, your love. As I send love to you, I say stay safe, be kind. God bless each and every one of you. Remember to live the adventure. Have a very Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year.